Good morning, all. Uh, I'm changing days because tomorrow I have a dentist appointment. This has been going on for months, so I'm anxious to get it over with. Um, at any rate, I'm doing this a day early and I didn't do Tuesday. And I'm going to start changing to 9 o'clock instead of 8. And then um, on Tuesdays, I'm going to do mostly about dogs. And on Thursdays, I'll do mostly about people. But each time I'll talk about both, really, because essential oils do pretty much the same thing for both. But right now, I'm still in this book because look at how, and I've only done this much. And I'm not going to talk from this book every single time, but this book is really terrific. And I hate chemistry because I never remember it, even when my memory was better. But it is important. So this word is sesquiterpenes. Sesquiterpenes. I'm not going to say this word again, but that's what I'm going to talk about this morning. They are compounds containing 3 isoprene units, 15 carbons, and 24 hydrogens. It really doesn't mean a lot to me, but they're really important. There are more than 10,000 kinds of these, and they're in 10 different. Whoops! I made a list. There's 10 different oils that they're in, going anywhere from 4% to 98%, and they're real important because they deliver oxygen to the cells, and it sort of acts like the hemoglobin in the blood. It cleans out the cells. Hemoglobin in blood. And the reason I'm bringing this up, because I can't even say the word, but the reason I'm bringing it up is because it fights cancer. You know, um, I've heard it said through essential oil circles that cancer can't live with frankincense. And here, with 10 of these different oils, um, it says that the reason we have cancer is because the cells have misinformation. And so this particular substance clears out the misinformation. And again, goes through the blood brain barrier, which medicine does not because the molecules are so small. And so I tell you, I don't know how anybody can live without essential oils. And actually, people do. They get sick and they die young a lot of times. And if they used oils, I truly believe from the bottom of my heart that they would not. There's 10,000 different kinds, and they when they're in a cell, cancer cells or anything negative can't reproduce. They stop the reproduction. And then there's 2. Let me see. This says it disables their coded misbehavior and stops their growth. Disables their coded misinformation and stops their growth. So I mean, I really don't care so much for myself to know all the deep um, chemical information about all of this, but I do know that I want to let you people know that some of you care about that. All I know is that I trust essential oils with even cancer. When I first started using doTERRA, there were a number of people that, and of course, doTERRA had only been in business a couple of years, and a number of people, because we had meetings together and everything all the time, and a number of people did develop cancer, but the several that I knew, uh, they got well, and I thought, and they were using not radiation, but they used chemo and oils. And I might do that if I had cancer, but I might not. I'm 79. If the cancer didn't heal me, maybe I wouldn't bother because chemo and radiation really are hard on the body. But who knows what we would do unless it happened to us. But I do know that these people were healed at some point. And I thought, why did they get cancer to begin with using oils? But they hadn't been using it that long either. And so you still have negative stuff in your body for a while. You don't take an oil one time and bang, everything in your body's okay. And you really, well, if we love ourselves, we'll eat right, exercise, uh, use oils, and at some point we will get well. And it's the same thing with meds. A lot of times meds take 3 to 6 months or longer. Sometimes you have to take meds forever. So, what's so wrong about taking some oils forever if you had a particular problem? If you had to. I know because of when I developed the valley fever, which can be fatal, used to always be fatal because they didn't even have meds for it. Now they have, I think, I was told one med. I don't, and I might not remember right, but I know they don't have a bunch of meds for valley fever. But dogs and people can be healed slower, I believe, with the meds. And I use the essential oils, and I got well, and it's gone. And but I'm going to go for rechecks at least a couple of times. I might not go for the rest of my life, but I'll go for a couple of times. I was supposed to go this week, but my car broke down, so I have to reappoint. But yeah, I'll go a couple times a year for a couple of years and recheck that just to be sure. But I'm feeling real good, and I don't have any pain or anything like that, so I think I'll be okay. And I'm not sleeping all the time. I'm older and I sleep more than I did when I was younger, but I don't sleep all live long day, and that's what I did with the valley fever. And then with the cancer, I've met a number of people who have been healed over the years. And my dog, if you'll remember, I've mentioned this before. I had the dog that I had before these two. Um, he had cancer at one point. We were walking 4 miles a day, and he was just getting so. And then he started hiding in the closet. Dogs will go and hide someplace. So I started. At the time, I didn't really have the money to take it. Vets are awful expensive. I'm a dog aromatherapist, and I'm a lot less expensive than a doctor, and the oils are a lot less expensive than meds. So I just believe in meds, and I've taken all kinds of classes because I believe. If I wasn't this strong in my belief, I wouldn't waste my time. If I didn't believe it, I wouldn't waste my time. So look at that one baby. There he is. Tiger. Oh, shoot. I'm going the wrong way. Tiger, lift up your head. Look so all the people can see my pretty boy. He's 90 pounds. I just love him. And he's had the spine and hip, and I didn't get the operation, and he's fine. Now, he's not having pain. In the last dog, he lived a couple of years longer and then was hit by a car after he was healed with the cancer. So whether it's a dog or a person, um, oils just help. They heal, and they don't always heal in one day. Like I said, you can't just one time or 1 week even. And many times with meds, you have to take them for months. So you have to give it time. If you feel even a little bit better in, say, a week's time, then it would be well worth continuing to take, I feel. And no side effects. That's the beauty of it. And then the meds will be helping other areas. Even though you're taking it for this one problem, it'll be helping in other areas also. So many times, a number of things will get better. And of course, I believe we need to exercise, we need to eat right. And eating right's hard for me because really, I mean, I'm an addict, and I haven't had a drink in almost 40 years or pot, but food is different because we have to eat. And so I have to really work on my food addiction. And I did a massage yesterday on God bless him, a wonderful man, 400 pounds. So, and I just want to cry because it scares me. I think I could do that the way I love to eat. I love to eat. Not. I did lose 21 pounds here lately. so grateful. But the real me wants to eat 24/7, and that's the truth. I could see myself weighing 300 or 400 pounds. And so I have to just give it to God continually and do the right thing by my body that He gave me. I didn't create myself. It's a free gift. And I'm so grateful to be alive almost 79 years now. If I'd kept drinking, I wouldn't have lived this long. I'm just so very grateful for the program and for oils, which also has helped me so very much. I'm so grateful and helped my pets. I'm so happy. And again, I've said this before, but I'll mention it again in case somebody hasn't listened to the other videos. That when I first got my little black dog, he's 15 now, but he was like 10 or 11 when I first got him. He couldn't breathe at night. He would sit up with his paws, and actually sit up his butt down and his paws up. He couldn't breathe until I started putting, see that yellow I had a different one then, putting oils in the diffuser. And when that happened, my other big boy here, Tiger, he used to snore so loud you could hear him at the next house. He snored so loud. But he still snores, but he doesn't snore so loud that you could hear him in the next bedroom or anything. I'm so grateful for that, because not that snoring, I slept through it anyway, but still, he doesn't need to snore that loud. And I'm glad that if I am on rare times I have trouble sleeping, I don't have to listen to that real loud snore. It's just amazing to me. And I'm just so grateful for all the different ways oils have helped this household, not counting so many others. But again, with serious illness of any kind, even autism, oils will help anything. If you need help with something, call me 480-798-4740, or you can email me. I think the easiest one to remember is joycoach.judy@gmail.com. That's joycoach.judy@gmail.com. So call, text, email, or look me up, Judy Giuliano, on Facebook and message me. There's lots of ways to get a hold of me. And although I don't like it because I get so many advertisements, if I don't see a name on a call, I still answer it. If it's a telemarketer, I just hang up right away. And then I block and delete. But I answer everything just in case it's one of you precious people needing help. And this happened yesterday with my new friend. His sister had told him that I did massage. And of course, I use oils with my massage, as you all probably know. That's a real anointing. And I pray before they come. I pray in the morning before they come. I pray right before they come. I try to be ready, at least 15 minutes before. That means have the dogs out, have everything set up so that I can do some praying. And if they want me to pray with them, I do. But I don't force that on anybody. But I'm in prayer. So we have a real anointing with the oils, and a real healing can happen. Now, he left here. He had 2 spots, neck and knee area, knee was hurting and swollen, and the neck hurt real bad. Now, so he had less pain when he left. I don't expect one treatment to totally heal. And other things need to be done. We get a better healing if we're taking faster if we're taking better care of ourselves. And if you don't love yourself enough to take care of yourself, I can't make you. So I'll do what I can with the oils. We'll take away pain, but not necessarily. Be sort of like my dog's hip and spine. I don't believe that the spine and hip is all shaped right now, but I do know he doesn't have pain. I'm so grateful for that, because I don't want to see my boy in pain. And at the time, I didn't have all that money. Like right now, I just moved. Plus, I have car repairs and everything, so I'd have to charge it, but I could do it. I could make payments if I had to. But at the time, when he was just 6 months old, I wasn't in a position to make payments. So the oils have worked just fine. I'm so very, very grateful. And I'm going to sign off for now. So you all, if you haven't watched the other videos to learn a little bit more about oils, then go back and pick them up and watch them all. And there's all kinds of places to find information about oils. doTERRA has all kinds of information. Most of the studying I have done has been with doTERRA and doTERRA people, including Dr. Sue. And she's got the 3 PhDs. If you remember, I have learned the most from her, and I think she knows more than any woman in this country about oils. She's amazing. And I've learned a lot from the woman that I took the coaching classes from, life coaching classes from, because that was around, centered around oils as well. She used oils, Karen Grant, and she knows an awful lot about, and she does massage, and her 2 daughters do massage. It's just so amazing. Some of these people are just so amazing that I've been so blessed to learn from them, and I'm blessed to be able to pass on to you. I pass.